A very wonderful day to all our lovely friends, and welcome to Dancing Festival 2020. And under Creative Dialogue, we have a beautiful friend from Barcelona, Spain. So, how are you, Junyi?
Hi, how are you, Danny? Very well.
Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm a dancer, a choreographer, and the artistic director of Kernel Dance Theater, a company based in Barcelona. We basically work with contemporary dance theater and mix it with martial arts, and we are here with Danitan to introduce our work.
Fantastic. And this is a very wonderful time, even though we are so far, and I'm very pleased to able to catch you, in Barcelona last year. And here we are, in this dancing festival. Would you like to share with us about your residency project that you work with two other collaborators?
Yeah, we have been working about a project based on tradition, tradition between the East and the West. Basically, we have been working about the Oriental and the Occidental differences and the similarities with the based on the dragon, because there is a lot of differences about the dragon. How do you see them in China or in Asia, and the differences that how they see the dragon at Catalonia.
I see. So would you like to talk about your creative process? How did you come up with this piece called Long?
Yeah. We spoke with a great choreographer here called Monse Coulomé, and we started talking about the differences because here the dragon, they have a story called San Jordi, that that there's a man who saved a princess and they always have to kill the dragon, and it represents the fire, the fertility and the fire. And I told her that in China the dragon represents the rain, and it was a really great difference, but about the same mythology, and that's why we started to investigate about this figure.
When I first visited Barcelona and I heard about you that you are Spanish, I was a little bit thinking that no, you have a little bit of Asianness in your approach to choreography and also as a person. Would you like to give us an insight about why you are so interested to look at East meet West kind of methodology in your creative process?
Mostly, I think, well, I was born in Valencia. My family worked a lot during the business, and that's why I grew up with an Occidental family. But I think mostly I learned a lot about my parents, about this respect for the work, for the job, for the hard job. And I think that growing up in different cultures made me grow to see different points of view at the same time, to see the differences and live between a line that maybe it can separate you, but at the same time you can see the how good it can be, also the different parts.
So am I right to say that in your new creation of Long, you also look in terms of the identity, in terms of the Asianness, in terms of how your contemporary expressions may be able to allow you to look in terms of your past background, and or rather in terms of some methodology or mythology around your so-called origins, as per se.
Yeah.
I see. So what do you think, what do you hope the audience will look forward in terms of your piece called Long?
We are trying to we are starting to create it, so we are in reality we are investigating about the mythology and about the points of view, but we are really interested in the line between to see how can it be interesting to the people who really know how the descendants from Asian people can be grown in a different country. And I think it's interesting to see that maybe one thing that can be the dragon in this case can be so similar but at the same so different, but at the same time they are really rich in every culture.
Last question for you. I just wondering in terms of your long, which is piece for your residency project, how different it is for you to set this residency project in Barcelona? Because of course of COVID, we cannot fly you to Singapore, or rather you can't have residency in other parts of the world. And why do you see this residency project is still so exciting and viable, even though you're having a residency in your own location?
I think I think it was a good coincidence that we were starting about investigating long, and I was lucky to meet you last year. It was really a good coincidence because we are working about the um, the need to share and create bridges between cultures. And I think working at Barcelona, that it's a multicultural city, make the possibility to make different collaborations around the world. I think it's a good basis, and it will be a really good basis to be able to fly to Singapore, of course. But we have to search for the good opportunities to collaborate in distance. But maybe this distance help us to appreciate more our differences.
Thank you so much for your generosity and also enthusiasm in sharing about your new work, at the same time for being so positive in looking for new potential and solutions, in this new normal. I'm just very encouraged, to have wonderful friends around the world to join in this effort to continue to promote and profile in terms of what contemporary dance expression can be in this new normal, in this new time. So we look forward to Junyi's new work, at the same time to understand more about his practice, his choreography, his workshop, his residency, and of course, his culture. So thank you, Junyi, for your time, and ciao, and see you soon.
Thank you, Danny. Ciao.
Bye.